What's happening, everybody? Y'all know what it is, the TheDreadMan, and this is Factor Bullshit, episode 888. Now, this is gonna be kind of a short one because I only got 5 questions here, but this should be just a quick video. Then I'll be out of you guys' hair. But let's get right down to the nitty gritty. This question is from Sour Face Kid. Well, there's 3 of them. Let's see. The first question from Sour Face Kid: E3 was weak this year. Factor bullshit. Well, I'm gonna say it's a fact because well, as of E3 2009, yeah, it was kind of weak this year. They weren't telling me anything that I didn't already know. Even though I saw Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, that's still giving me chill, and I can't wait for that release to come out. All right, number 2, Microsoft is owned PS3 and Nintendo. This was bullshit because sure, they got an early start. They got Microsoft started out earlier than the PS3, with Sony's PS3 and the Nintendo's Wii, but I don't think they're owning them right now because they're ahead in sales. The Nintendo Wii is ahead in sales right now, and I think that Microsoft and the PS3 are equal in content. The Xbox 360 and PS3 are equal content wise and maybe graphic wise, even though the PS3 is built to have better graphics, which I believe. But yeah, all in all, I'm gonna say that was BS. And last question is: God of War 3 makes you want to shit yourself. Fact or bullshit? Fact. That game, looking at the trailer, is orgasmic almost. If you're a PS, that will be one of the reasons that you buy a PS3. If nothing else, if you didn't buy it for Metal Gear Solid, if you didn't buy it for Ninja Gaiden, if you didn't buy it for any other game, any other brand generic game, you buy it for freaking God of War 3. So that is a fact, my friend. Alright, thank y'all. Well, thank you, Sourface Kid. Now, next question. Now, this next question is from my boy C Green 152. Voice crack right there. But anyway, he asks, TheDreadMan, fact or bullshit? The Nintendo Wii is in trouble because of the new wireless Wavebird feature that the Xbox 360 and PS3 will soon have. Yeah, because with the the wireless motion sensor controller, but the PS3, they already had it, and they're trying to make improvements on it because I've seen the improvements they made on it, and I'm pretty impressed. But if they can get the same technology as the Nintendo Wii with the interactiveness, they're in trouble because they're not only is the PS3 and the Xbox 360 going to lower their prices, they're going to spike up in sales because of the new feature, and they'll be selling a lot more units. So yeah, the Nintendo Wii, they're in trouble, and that's my 2 cents on that one. 2 questions come from my boy Mulatto Brother GW. First one is: WWE was a lot better back in the 1990s. Fact or bullshit? Man, it's a fact because WWE has changed. Well, back then it was WWF, which is what it should be, and the 90s throughout the early 2000s was called the Attitude Era, which is what I love and which is what the WWE needs. Because I grew up on I grew up on Triple H, I grew up on Stone Cold, I grew up on Kane, I grew up on The Rock and DX, and I grew up on all that stuff. And now most of that is all gone. And now the superstars I grew up with, they've been in the business for like 10, 15 years, starting to get old and slower and stuff now. But some of them haven't lost a step. Like I don't think the Undertaker might look a bit slower, but Triple H, to me, he hasn't lost a step at all. But now they're trying to make wrestling a little bit more PG oriented, if you know what I mean. They're trying to like dumb it down because like back then it was all Attitude Era. It was just mad, all out, balls out violence, and no one said anything. Everybody did whatever they wanted. It was like a little minute. It was like a toned down ECW, but you still got the feel from the Attitude Era. Stone Cold beating on Vince's ass and beer baths and everything. That's what the Attitude Era was all about. But that's my 2 cents on that one. And let's see. Mulatto Brother also asked, Dunkin' Donuts is better than Starbucks, and Burger King is better than Mickey D's. Let's see. Dunkin' Donuts, fact, but that's probably what's going to kill most Americans. And their coffee, the coffee and the donuts, pretty good by the way. And the next one is as I said, BK is better than Mickey D's. Now BK has better burgers, but I think McDonald's has better fries. So I'm gonna say this one is BS. McDonald's is better than Burger King. Well, I'd say they're just as good. So bullshit about Burger King being better than Mickey D's. And a bonus question is, Mulatto Brother GW channel is better than the TheDreadMan. It's fact or bullshit. That's up to the fans to decide. The next question comes from MMA King 293, and he says, Quentin Rampage Jackson will whip Kimbo Slice's ass. Fact or bullshit? I will say that this is a fact, but it'll be a close fight to me because Kimbo, he's got a lot of good striking ability, but I think Rampage is a fucking monster. He's got power, he's got a good ground game, striking, pretty good submissions. He said he's been studying in jiu-jitsu. I'm saying, so he's well-rounded. And Kimbo, he's just good at one thing. I haven't seen no real work from him yet. Plus, he got beat by Seth Petrozelli last October. Y'all guys can see that fight on YouTube. But yeah, it'll be a close fight, but I will give it to Rampage Jackson by the second or third round. Anyway, this from, well, I'm not gonna say this person's name. That person wanted to remain anonymous, but anyway, the question was, being a teenage virgin is bad. Fact or bullshit? Bullshit. I'm saying, I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with you know, being a teenager, being you know, a virgin, because I kind of had to suffer through that myself. And I'm saying, like, back when I was 16. When I was 16, I was only 4'11" and weighed 96 pounds. Do you honestly think I had a chance to compete with those football players and basketball players and shit like that? No, those girls don't want to mess with me. And like, I didn't really even tell anybody I was a virgin, and people like assumed it. Oh yeah, ladies, let me just cut this off for a quick question. Because this is like my contrary belief. Can y'all look at a man and tell if he's a virgin? Can ladies look at a man and tell if he's a virgin or not? And that's just a quick question for the ladies, but yeah, I think it's bullshit. I mean, you know, peer pressure is a bitch. I mean, and then like, I mean, we live in a society today where that kind of shit is okay and nobody even says anything because because guess what? Back then, if you had sex, you were underage and you were not married, you were killed. Hell yeah. And I'm saying, but oh, it's okay. Kids today are gonna have sex. They're gonna act on their natural urges. Bullshit. Because of that, we got the highest teen birth rates and highest STD statistics in the past 20 years. Fuck that. So, and I mean, and it's only gonna get worse because nothing's being done about it. We need to do something about it. I say, you know, wait for the right one, and you know, save yourself for marriage. But if you just can't wait, then you know, buy a hooker. That's all I gotta tell you. But me, I say, you know, wait for the right one. That's my choice. Well, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to Fact or Bullshit episode 8. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe to me, and send me your questions, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm out for the day. Peace.